What is happening, Vikings Nation? I am your host, Minnesota Vikings Man 28. And today we will be talking about Adam Thielen making the NFL Top 100. He is ranked number 33, 3 spots up from last year, where he was ranked number 36. Now, this video is a day late, I understand, but I was very busy. And I was also holding on hope that another Viking would make the list higher up, because Everson Griffin last year was ranked 19. I was thinking maybe him or maybe someone else could be, higher up, but that's probably not going to happen. So Adam Thielen will probably be our best ranked Viking this list. So yeah. So Adam Thielen, number 1 wide receiver on the Minnesota Vikings. He had an amazing season. And just to show how amazing that season was, let's go check some stats right now. Okay, so Adam Thielen, 2018, best season ever. 1,373 yards, 9 touchdowns. And his longest catch was a 68-yard reception. He had a total of 113 receptions, so very good, and about 12.2 yards of reception. Okay, and comparing that to 2017, he had 1,276 and 4 touchdowns, so he over doubled his touchdowns and got almost 100 more yards than last season. Another thing about last year, he got, I think it was like 9 straight 100-yard games. At first people weren't really giving him a lot of credit, but he didn't break a record. He tied a record, and for most 100-yard games, consecutive games. So right there, that tells you he's our number 1 wide receiver. And having 2 1,000-yard receivers on your team, really helps, because you don't know who they're going to throw it to. You're going to give it to Diggs, going to give it to Thielen, maybe, going to run it with Cook, but of course, offensive line wasn't that good, so they knew we were going to pass it, just not to who. And also you got Rudolph in there as well. His catch percentage went way up from 2017. Had 73.9 yard catching percentage. What else can I say? I mean, he's almost had 3 1,000-yard seasons. I mean, in 2016, he didn't even start every single game, and he almost got 1,000 yards. I think it was the last game he didn't really get that many yards, so he almost didn't get his 1,000 yards. But yeah, but he started and played all 16 games in 2017 and 2018. He is an amazing player. So yeah, what else? He is homegrown in the state of Minnesota, and that's just like a perfect storyline. From Minnesota, gets to play with his favorite team ever, breaks record for most 100-yard games in a season. Well, breaks Randy Moss's record. He tied the record, but he broke Randy Moss's record from 8 100-yard games in a season. Obviously, Diggs and Thielen are the best duo from the Vikings since Moss and Carter. They're probably the second best duo in Vikings history. I am not afraid to say that, unless I'm missing any other good combo. So, yeah. In the rushing game, he is 5 of 30. No, he never got a rushing touchdown. Of course, in 2015, he had 4 rushes for 89 yards. But if you remember, in week 17 against the Packers, he had that very long fake punt. So that equivalent to like, I don't know, like 50 to 60 yards. So, and that helped us, score some points and win that game to win a division. And we're trying to get in the run game more. Of course, we're using Diggs because more for rushing than Thielen because Diggs is faster. I will say that, but in terms of more skilled, it's Adam Thielen. He makes better catches. Some notable catches. He against the New Orleans Saints when he caught a ball like behind a Saints player, like he reached out and grabbed it and like pulled it against like the back of the Saints player. That was an amazing catch. Also, he made a catch to help tie the game against the Packers, but that was more of a Kirk Cousins good thrown ball. But what can you say? So yeah, Adam Thielen definitely very deserving of to be high on the NFL Top 100. I would have honestly put him maybe in the 20s, high 20s. But that's just my opinion. I'm still hopeful that another Minnesota Viking can make the NFL Top 100. Maybe Everson Griffin will be in that top 20 again, but I'm just not feeling it. So, yeah. This has been Minnesota Vikings Man 28. And as always, Skull.